Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I appreciate it. Darnell's a good guy back there. I feel a little bad though. His love life's gone downhill a little bit ever since he ran out of chloroform. He's a good guy. We don't judge. We don't judge here. That's maybe why he's dating. But he told me we were bonding back there, and we were talking, we were bonding, and he says he dated a stripper briefly. Found out it was for 3 songs. But I am an ex-college football player, University of Phoenix Online. Injured my doggone mouse finger in a crocheting accident. I don't want to talk about it. So I was watching the news yesterday. Let me get this right. So we have an orange president who's a billionaire who's moving into government housing vacated by a black family. Is that? There's no way that can happen every day. There's no way. And I'm going to bed wondering, like Anthony Weiner, when he takes Viagra, does he get taller? He's gotta get taller. I can see Trump now too, when he's looking for his Viagra, he's like, "This erection is rigged." I can see it. So I'm downtown a couple weeks ago at a Lion game, and some guy comes up to me and says, "Would you like to donate $5 to end world hunger?" And I'm like, "We're that close?" Hell yeah. I get stuff wrong once in a while, like when the cop pulled me over for speeding, he goes, "Do you have a police record?" I'm like, "The first one with the hit Roxanne." Not sure how that's pertinent. My doctor told me once, a banana a day keeps the colon clean. I found out like 3 weeks later you're supposed to eat them. But I do think, don't moan, I cured world hunger. Come on. So I feel like there's a double standard out there, because when girls sleep with a lot of guys, Mark, they're called sluts. Guys do it, they're called homosexuals. My son, when he was 7, he goes, "Daddy, is the tooth fairy gay?" And I'm like, "That's annoying," because the week before he found out I was a tooth fairy. I don't think I could ever, my gaydar's not that too good either, because I didn't even know my roommate in college was gay till the night we had sex. But I could actually never be gay because my teeth are too sharp. I hate the Tony Awards. I hate vampire movies, Barbra Streisand, all that. But you know who I think is gay though? My proctologist. Either he's gay or he's got a really big finger. I'm not turning around. I told him to poke me, but I meant on Facebook. So I got this chubby friend. He goes, "Don, you always remind me that I'm heavy." And I'm like, "Why? We all started with our weight. Why would I do that?" I go, "It's not true, but I'm going to buy you lunch to make you feel better. Where do you want to go? Like Tubby's, Big Boy, Potbelly, Rippy." He goes, "See, that's what I'm talking about, man. You're always making me think I'm fat." I go, "Dude, you're the only guy that watches porn and gets aroused when the pizza guy shows up." So, and then, he's really cheap too. He's very cheap. He was here last time, and he asked the waitress, "How much for sex on the beach?" And she said $6. He goes, "I got $3. Can I get like a BJ by the creek?" That's not right. But he says he's making like $50 a deposit at the sperm bank. I'm like, $50? I got a kid at home who's got a $12,000 towel. It's leaning against the wall right now. That's not right. I've been going to a shrink lately, obviously. And he says, "Don, you gotta live every day like it's your last day on earth." So I've been crying a lot. He goes, "Tell me, why are you here? What are you feeling?" I go, "Well, first of all, I think my wife wants to kill me because her favorite show is How to Get Away with Murder, and I see her taking notes." And I go, "Well, I see you taking notes." And she goes, "It's my grocery list." And I'm like, "Really? Does Kroger's have duct tape, shovels, machetes?" I go, So he goes, all right, you're paranoid. Okay, so what else? And I go, he goes, what else do you think about during the day? I go, I think a better name for unicorns is dickhead. And he goes, Don, okay, I know what it is. You have a maturity problem. I go, maybe you have a perception problem. And so he goes, no, you're immature, you need to work on that. So I go home and tell my wife, Doc says I'm immature, and she's like, well, yeah. And she goes, you named your testicles, seals, and cross. I go, no, I changed it to Hall & Oates. Why are you trying to upset me? She goes, every time you send emails, you blind copy Stevie Wonder. And I'm like, that's not immature, that's a courtesy. That's a freaking courtesy. And she goes, remember that family reunion when there's a major discussion with a bunch of people, and then someone said, they that live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. You remember what you said? I go, yeah, or masturbate during the daytime. That's a valid point. So I've been watching a lot of news. I love watching the news. Like today, did you hear Charles Pugh got 5 to 15 years? 5 to 15 years for being a perv. I knew he was a perv when I heard what college he went to. Brigham Young. Knew it. So I'm watching news a few years ago. Heidi Klum, her kid almost drowned, and I'm like, how's that possible? He's half sealed. So if I look tired tonight, if I look a little tired, I got my Viagra and my Ambien mixed up last night, and I knew I was screwed when it got stuck in my neck and I got a stiff neck. And I slept on my stomach and I popped a freaking hole in my waterbed. But I had the best wet dream ever. But because I'm, seeing a shrink, I didn't dream about like Jessica Simpson. I dreamt about Marge Simpson. Oh, Don, you're so large. Oh my God. Marge, you got blue pews, so how can I trust you? That's my time, everyone. Have a good night.